is a presentation of BBSN, the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
The pitch, another curveball. Ground ball to the third baseman, off his chest, picks it up, stays with it. Strong throw over to first in time. Drops a nice bunt down the third base line. Puts the ground ball to the shortstop, flips it to the second baseman over to first. That is 6-4. The ball is hit well right up the middle. A diving stop, able to keep it from going into the out. That ball was raced over the third baseman's head into left field, grounding first. He's going to save it.
Spalding University Golden Eagles baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Hello once again and welcome to BBSN, the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. BBSN is your live local link to Louisville area high school and college baseball streamed via the internet. Hello once again, everybody. My name's Tim Bryan. Joining me today is my partner, Greg Bryan. Our games today are coming to you live from GCS Ballpark in Saget, Missouri, and features the Spalding University Golden Eagles and the home team Webster University Gorloks. GCS Ballpark has been the home for Webster baseball since 2004, and it's the home of the Gateway Grizzlies of the Frontier League. First for the visiting Spalding University Golden Eagles, they're 19-8, 14-2 in the SLIAC. The Golden Eagles find themselves in the middle of an 8-game winning streak that dates back to April 2nd and began with a 4-2 win over Principia. Spalding went on to sweep Principia, then took 2 from Iowa Wesleyan, followed by 3 wins on the road at McMurray. Golden Eagles have not played at home since March the 30th and still have road games ahead against Greenville College and Transylvania University before returning back home to the friendly confines of Derby City Field on the 26th of April for 3 games with Fontbonne University. Spalding is led offensively by several familiar names and a few newcomers. Junior Ryan Mosby currently leads all comers with a .407 batting average. Senior Derek Furch is hitting .351. Shortstop senior Matty West is hitting .345, and sophomore J.R. Belt not far behind at .337. The newcomers, sophomore transfer Corey Vire is hitting .370, and freshman Drew Beckman .354. The Eagles have gotten solid outings lately from all their starters. Freshman Blake Beamer and senior Kyle Barbie both sit at 4-0. Freshman Kyle Allegas is 3-2. And junior Ryan Mosby is 3-4. Collectively, the Eagles' pitching staff has a 3.07 team ERA. Spalding is led by second-year head coach Jeremy Sheetinger. For the home team, Webster University Gorloks, they are 23-4, 15-0 in conference play. Webster University is located in Webster Groves, which is a suburb of St. Louis, Missouri, and has an enrollment of roughly 22,000 students. Webster was founded in 1915 and is one of the 6 charter members of the SLIAC Conference. Webster has been on a roll themselves, 16 consecutive victories before losing to the Redbirds of Illinois State University last Sunday 3-1. The Gorloks have not suffered a loss yet in conference play. At the plate, the Gorloks are led by senior Taylor Staup. Stope is hitting .455. Senior Corey Lasky, senior Joe Winkle, and junior Charlie Gandolfi are batting .374, .394, and .396 respectively. Gorloks are currently hitting .334 as a team. The bulk of the innings thrown by Webster have been by junior Isaac Bamey, junior transfer Chris Jansen, and senior Dylan Smith. Smith has a record of 5-0 and sports a 1.88 ERA. Bill Courage enters his 8th season as the Webster University head baseball coach. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Without our sponsors, these broadcasts would not be possible. LDG Development, LaborWorks, Quality Industrial Temporaries, Salsaritas Fresh Cantina, serving all your fresh Mexican favorites, Circle K, fast, friendly service, Vite Magazine, Greater Louisville's high school sports magazine, U of L Physicians Geriatric Practice. It's the kind of care you'll find nowhere else in Kentuckiana. Framing Express, framing what matters since 1973. Chick-fil-A, Hikes Point Optimist Club. They've been serving their community for over 50 years, and local Babe Ruth and Cal Ripken leagues. I'd like to welcome aboard our latest sponsor. It is Kentucky Farm Bureau, and our sponsoring agents are Karen Little and J.O. Osborne. Karen and J.R. are the kind of people you want on your team. As your Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, they will make sure you get the insurance protection you need at a rate you can afford. And because their offices are close by, you know they'll be there when you need them. After all, that's what Big On Commitment is all about. Karen Little, she's in the J-Town area, 10518 Watterson Trail, and you can contact her at 266-6610. J.O. Osborne is in the Linden area. He's at 8221 Shelbyville Road, and you can contact him at 327-5480. Going to give you the starting lineups for both teams. First for the visiting Spalding University Golden Eagles, leading off playing first base, number 32, Kyle Whitlock. Playing second base, batting second, number 6, Matt West. The shortstop, batting third, number 2, Derek Furch. The designated hitter this evening for the Golden Eagles, number 30, Drew Beckman. In right field, batting fifth, number 27, Ryan Mosby. Catching and batting sixth, number 8, J.R. Belt. Playing third base, batting seventh, number 15, Corey Vire. Playing left field, batting eighth, is number 11, Sam White. And rounding out the Golden Eagle batting order is center fielder number 4, Jacob Woodruff. On the bump today for the Golden Eagles, Javier Guerra. Javi has a .73 ERA, only 12.1 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, 2 walks, a one-hit batter. So once again for the Golden Eagles, it's Whitlock, West, Furch, Beckman, Mosby, Belt, Vire, White, and Woodruff. And for the home team, Webster University Gorloks, leading off play in center field, is number 3, Corey Lasky. Playing third base, batting second, number 23, Ryan Hall. At second base, batting third, Taylor Stolp. The designated hitter tonight, batting fourth, number 27, Joe Winkle. At first base, batting fifth, number 14, Brett Buchanan. The left fielder, batting sixth, number 13, Charlie Gandolfi. The right fielder, batting seventh, number 1, Kevin Coy. The catcher, batting eighth, number 17, Ian Fagel. And the shortstop is number 2, Matt Wolnick. Pitching for the Gorloks is number 37, Chris Jansen. Jansen has a 3.00 ERA, 39 innings pitched, 44 strikeouts, 6 walks. So one more time for the Gorloks, it's Lasky, Hall, Stolp, Winkle, Buchanan, Gandolfi, Coy, Fagey, and Wolnick. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have our Spalding player spotlight, followed by the Eagles Nest, which is comments from Coach Sheets. This is Tim Bryan and Greg Bryan on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
So you've cut back on everything from lattes to lunches. But if you're still coming up short at the end of the month, try this. Give State Farm agent Jennifer Stark a call for a free discount double check. She'll show you how something as simple as combining car and home policies could save you hundreds of dollars a year. Because being there to help you keep more money in your pocket is why State Farm agent Jennifer Stark is here. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Contact Jennifer at 244-2698. Discounts vary state to state.
Framing Express, framing your awards, certificates, jerseys, and sports memorabilia. 5 locations in the Louisville area, 9810 Shelbyville Road, 1 block east of Hurstbourne Lane, 3910 Bardstown Road in Butyl, 291 North Hubbards Lane in the Woodlawn Shopping Center, 1741 Bardstown Road in the Highlands, and 2230 Holiday Manor in the Holiday Manor Shopping Center. For all your framing needs, framing what matters since 1973. Framing Express.
Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. For more than 50 years, Circle K has been one of North America's most popular and successful operators of convenience stores. Today, there are more than 3,300 Circle K stores across the U.S. and 35 here locally. Your neighborhood Circle K features an award-winning brand of premium Circle K coffee and Polar Pops. Circle K, fast, friendly service.
LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate-income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor and Valley Station, Overlook Terrace Apartments, off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for apartments in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development.
The largest physicians practice in Louisville, the University of Louisville Physicians announces the opening of new U of L Physicians geriatric practice, devoted entirely to the special needs of people 65 and over. A comprehensive approach to geriatrics that integrates caring for the medical, social, and mental health of older adults. It's the kind of care you'll find nowhere else in Kentuckiana. located at the corner of Chestnut and Preston, offering convenient drop-off and wheelchair transports. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 852-7449 or visit uflphysicians.com.
The LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries.
This is Matt Andrews, voice of the Louisville Bats, and you're listening to Spalding University Golden Eagles baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Golden Eagles baseball on BBSN. The excitement is here.
All right, welcome back to GCS Ballpark. For today's doubleheader between the Spalding University Golden Eagles and the home team Webster University Gorloks, our player spotlight today is on redshirt freshman pitcher Javier Guerra. Javi's 5'8", weighs 165. His major's undecided at Spalding. Favorite baseball team is the Cincinnati Reds. Favorite player is Robinson Cano, and his high school highlight that he remembers the most is getting 17 strikeouts against Kentucky Country Day, and he actually set a school record there at Atherton. So our BBSN player spotlight shines on redshirt freshman Javier Guerra. Going to go into the Eagles' nest now. I caught up with the coach a little bit earlier. It had been quite a while since him and I had gotten together and had our talks. They've been on the road, and we had not been able to make very many of those road games with them. But caught up with him today, and we covered quite a bit of ground. Here we go. All right, man. It seems like forever since you and I have sat down and talked. The team's on a pretty good run right now. What's been working and what's been leading to the guys' success?
I think if you had to nail something down, I think it's we're playing Spalding baseball. We're getting back to kind of playing the brand of baseball that we really wanted to play from day one, and understand that every team kind of has their own process. I don't think if you came out of the gates and you were firing on all cylinders, I don't think you'd appreciate the wins as much as we do now in terms of kind of going through a rough patch, winning a couple, losing one here, winning a few, lose one here, and it kind of forces you to reevaluate what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing, constantly strive to get better at all the little fundamentals of the game. And I think that's probably been maybe one of the best things that's ever happened to this coaching staff and this team is it's forced us to evaluate what we're doing, make sure those guys understand exactly, why we do what we do, why our short game is so important, why it's important to be aggressive on the bases, and that forced us to get back to it. And yeah, we're on a nice little stretch right here. It's been pretty fun watching. We've won 8 in a row, and really been up against the wall in a couple of different games and had to answer the bell. We got ourselves in a couple tight spots in some games and literally just kind of looked at the team like, how are you going to respond to this? How will you battle back? And we ended up winning those games, and a couple of them our bats got really hot. And it's been fun to watch, but I think, again, more importantly, we're really truly playing Spalding University baseball. We're staying true to who we are and what we're about, as opposed to earlier in the season. I think sometimes we violated that a little bit, and we didn't trust, some of the things that we've been taught to be, and that guys are really starting to respond to that.
You mentioned it. It has been a nice stretch you guys are going through, 8 wins in a row, but the majority of those games have all been on the road. Is it easier to prepare the team and have their focus when you're on the road as opposed to being at home?
That's a really good question, and I hadn't thought about it until you asked me. Maybe. There may be something to that. The schedule's been kind of something I really didn't look forward to this season, knowing that the whole month of March would be at home, the entire month of April we'd be away, in essence. And but maybe that's kind of it. It gives us a chance luckily our class schedules work out to where we don't have classes on Friday, so it gives us an opportunity to, leave town on a Thursday night, get to our hotel, check in, kind of relax the next day, play Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and in this instance, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And maybe that gives us a little bit of routine. It gives us a little bit of removal from distractions maybe at home. And I'm sure that there's 33 girlfriends that don't think I'm a very nice person right now, but I think maybe there is something to that. And I think our guys have really taken to the schedule. I've told them from day one, the way our season schedule is set up, it's really going to challenge how mentally tough you are. When you are, and we're all living it, when you're living out of a gym bag for, in essence, 4 weeks. This will be like our 4th week on the road, in a row on the road. And when you have to do that, and you got to make sure you manage your time well during the week, and make sure you see your family when you can, then you're off on a bus for 4 days. I think there has built a little bit of consistency in that, and our guys have, like I said, once again, have completely answered the bell and shown up in those moments and made sure they're handling all the things they want to handle, and it's maybe led to kind of us taking off a little bit. I also think you take a group of guys and you put them on a bus and you go on the road and you're out eating dinner together and you're out at a hotel together, you're at BP together, and in essence, like we've talked, when we show up to a ballpark, even today at GCS, there's going to be about 30 guys in our dugout that think we should win. And there's a little bit of that rally cry that kind of brings a group of guys together of, and everybody at this place, all the opposing fans expect us to lose. So it's our opportunity to kind of battle up and kind of come together and get obviously off the wall and compete a little bit. So maybe there's something to that. I like to think so, and it's working for us.
You mentioned that your bats are starting to come around. The pitching's been pretty much solid this whole season. Your impressions of the season thus far?
Wow. The word process, I always think about it. Just the pitching has been really great. And we've got right now, I think, 8 or 9 guys that we can really rely on and have proven that they understand what our pitching plan is. They know how to attack hitters, and obviously you got the same names that keep popping up. I think it took some time for our offense to truly start clicking. You get a brand new hitting coach in who we spend a lot of time really teaching hitting and focusing on that, and that's different for some new players. You also got to keep in mind the group of young players that we have. There's a lot of freshmen, sophomores in our group, and I think again, back to process. I think you just understand that, like I mentioned earlier, if we came out and we were 25-0, I think we'd have a different opinion of this team, and I think them. Sometimes the best thing that can happen for you is getting kicked in the teeth, and us losing the couple games that we really, in essence, should never lose. But man, maybe we needed to do that to kind of get a handle on what truly needs to happen during the week of preparation, what truly needs to happen game day, what the dugout truly has to be talking about, what the guys, how to really compete with all-out effort. And I think we needed to go through that. So opinions of the season, I think it's been humbling. It's been, being able to watch these guys come from being great high school baseball players and some guys great seasons last year, and none of that means anything. Every new is a brand new year, and we had to make sure that we came out and grounded a little bit to figure out who we are. And I think we're really starting to kind of open the top on kind of what this team can be, starting to really move towards finding our full potential. And it's the same conversation we've had from day one, is we need to figure out by the end of the year, how do we play at our full potential? And I told them I didn't really want to be sitting where we were, but at the same time, if that's where we need to get to play our best baseball these last couple of weeks and moving forward, then it's all been worth it.
Last question. Just kind of go over the pitching, how it's going to set up for Saturday and Sunday, and then Greenville on Monday.
Okay, yeah, we got 4 games this weekend. Play a 7 and a 9 today, and a 9 tomorrow, then a 9 against Greenville. Today in the 7, you'll see Javier Guerra finally feeling healthy again, and we're going to give him the start, give him the baseball in the 7-inning game. The 9-inning game today, you'll see Ron Mosby. So we're hoping Javi puts us in a position to win a series today and give the baseball to our number 1 starter. And Mosby's been outstanding. His last few starts just been absolutely unhittable, and been a guy that you know what you're going to get. He's going to pitch into the 7th inning and obviously give you your best chance to win a game. Then tomorrow we're going to go Blake Beamer, who's always had a great freshman campaign and really starting to pitch with some serious intent. And he's made some climbs and some jumps midweek, and we made some adjustments to him, and he's really starting to take to all that. So he'll pitch tomorrow, and then when we go to Greenville on Monday, we're going to pitch Corey Vire, who obviously will play some third base and hit this weekend, but emerged last weekend as a guy that really understands how to control a game. He's got great pitches. All of his stuff is great stuff. We're going to give him the ball against Greenville, and we're going to look to win that series on Monday.
All right. Well, as always, good luck, and I'll catch up with you after the game.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. All right. I'd like to thank Sheets. He's always so generous with his time. But the great thing, when you sit down and talk with Sheets, all you got to do is ask him a 2-word question, and you're going to get 5 minutes of audio. And I do appreciate him getting with me before the game and letting me kind of pick his brain on what's going on behind the scenes. All right, it's time for our first giveaway, and we'll have a couple during the broadcast. If you think you know the answer to any of our giveaways, send your response to fanmail@bbsnonline.com. And if you do have the correct response and you're the first one that responds, you'll win a gift certificate. This first one is going to be a gift certificate to Sauceritas or your choice of a Spalding University Golden Eagles T-shirt. And it's time to welcome in my partner, Greg Bryan. Greg, how you doing today?
Great, man. Ready for some ball games.
All right, man. Do you have us a good one? Pick us out a winner, Bobby.
I sure do.
All right, go ahead.
He donned the tools of ignorance more times than any other catcher ever, 2,226. Playing seemingly forever, he golfed more home runs while in his 40s than any other man, which was 72. Now in the Hall of Fame, this New Englander played his entire career with the Red Sox, then the White Sox. In addition, when he went from Boston to Chicago, he changed uniform numbers by turning the digits of his Red Sox jersey 27 around to where 72 with the White Sox. Name this ball player.
All right, if you know the answer, send it to fanmail@bbsnonline.com, and you could win yourself a gift certificate from the fine folks at Sauceritas Fresh Cantina. A lot of ways you can get in touch with us. You can follow Greg and I on Twitter. I am at Tim Bryan, TimBrian. Greg is at Coach Beastie. And Ryan Ritchie, who did not travel with us this weekend, he is at Ritchie13. Now, if you have an iPhone, an iPad, an iPod, a BlackBerry, or Android device, for all that goes, you can follow us online. And the teams are coming out for the national anthem, so we're going to step back and let you enjoy the national anthem. We'll be right back with you with first pitch. This is Tim Bryan and Greg Bryan on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
At this time, fans, we need 3 drives for the playing of our national anthem. And just a reminder, Webster University and Spalding University are members of the St. Louis Collegiate Athletic Conference and the National Collegiate Athletic Association.
All right, our first inning of action is going to be brought to us by LDG Development. LDG develops, builds, renovates, and operates rental communities that serve the moderate income individual. In the Louisville area, the woods of Glen Hill Manor, that's in Valley Station. Overlook Terrace Apartments, that's off New Cut Road, and Whispering Woods Apartments in the Cane Run Road area. If you're looking for an apartment in the Louisville area, contact LDG Development, and you can also check them out online at ldgdevelopment.com. I'm going to go ahead and set the Gorloks defense for you. From third to first, it's Ryan Hall, Matt Wolnick, Taylor Staup, Brett Buchanan. The outfield left to right, Charlie Gandolfi, Corey Lasky, and Kevin Coy. And the battery is Chris Jansen and Ian Fagey. Once again, Chris Jansen on the bump for the Gorloks. He has a 3.00 ERA, 39 innings pitched, 44 strikeouts, and 6 free passes. It's going to be Whitlock, West, and Furch. leading things off here for the Golden Eagles in the top of the first inning. This is a doubleheader. First game, this one here is going to be 7 innings, followed by a 9-inning affair in the second game. And as you heard Sheets say in the pregame, going in game 2 will be Ryan Mosby, and then tomorrow Blake Beamer will take the ball.
Spalding University, first baseman, number 32, Kyle Whitlock.
And leading things off is the first baseman, number 32, Kyle Whitlock, sophomore, batting .308. Looks like we're going to get started right on time. First pitch, 6 o'clock. Inside for a ball. Weather at game time, 72 degrees. The layout here at GCS Park, it's 318 down the lines. What was that, Greg?
Third to first.
Huh?
Third to first.
All right. It's going to go off from time to time. It's no big deal. That was a ground out to the third baseman. The putout's going to go 5-3. Whitlock is down. That's going to bring up the second baseman, Matt West. And that pitch is in there for a strike. In the power alleys, in left center field, it's 345. Right center field, it's 342. Straightaway center field, it's 385. Swing and a miss by Matt West. Count now even. I'm sorry, no balls and 2 strikes. And that pitch up and away. Count now 1-2. Matt West leads the Golden Eagles in several categories. And that ball is pushed into center field. A 1-out single for Matt West. He's rounding first in a big way, but thinks better of it and stays. A 1-out single for West is going to bring up Derek Furch. Matt West leads the team in triples and home runs. 3 triples, 3 home runs. Derek Furch, and now stepping in the box, leads the team in hits, HBPs, and RBIs. 33 hits, 9 hit by pitches, 25 RBIs on the season. Senior 2-time all-region shortstop, Derek Furch. All right, Greg, so what are the keys, couple of keys today for the Golden Eagles?
Quality at bats, moving the runners around when they get them on base so we don't leave them all on the base like we have in the past. We heard the scouting report on this guy here, so
yeah,
we're looking basically fastball. Can't really throw his curveball over for a strike, so got a lot of things to think about, but got some good quality hitters.
Here's the 0-1.
Oh,
West leaves. Yep, they had him picked off at first. And Buchanan mishandles the throw over. Stolen base for Matty West. Furch steps back in. A count of no balls and 1 strike. We have 1 out in the top of the first inning. Tim Bryan and Greg Bryan with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network. Thanks so much for spending your Saturday with us. Furch fouls that offering off. If you missed our opening, Javier Guerre is going to be on the mound for the Golden Eagles. It wasn't, but, well, it doesn't seem like it's been that long ago. What was it, Greg, 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
When Javi threw a 11 strikeout, I believe. No.
Pitched to Jim. Real nice game.
Yeah, that was actually the first no-hitter that I've ever called. Here's the 0-2 from Jansen. Furch lines out. They're going to double Matt off. We're doing a little bit of hit-and-run action. A line out by Furch to second for the second out. And then it's going to go 4-6 for the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base after a half inning of play. We have no score. This is Tim and Greg on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
The LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. Golden Eagles baseball on BBSN. The excitement is here.
All right, bottom half of the fifth inning. It is 7, 8, and 9. This is Kevin Coy. Kevin 0 for 2. What was this, Greg? Sack fly?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a sack fly.
Oh.
All right. Looks like we did have some streaming issues here, but we are back and up and going and now. So things should be fine. This is Ian Faggy. Ollie struck out Coy.
Fastball way out of the zone, and he swung at it.
A one hopper to Furch, backhand side, fields it across the diamond. 6-3, 2 up and 2 down. And this will bring up the shortstop, Matt Wolnick.
Ollie's ready to go.
That's a nice pitch there by Oligas. Inside high, belt high, inside, strike one. Ollie gets the ball back, delivers a breaking pitch.
Must have been down.
Must have been low, just missed. Count now even 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1.
There it is.
Woo, there's his
Almost
breaking pitch.
Identical twin brother to the last one.
I think that one just barely got that front corner, and it looks like Ollie is focused.
Here we go.
Yep, got him there. And the umpire does call the tag. A 1-2-3, more characteristic-like inning for Oligas. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. After 5 complete innings of play, the score remains the Gorloks 8 and the Golden Eagles 1. This is Tim and Greg Bryan with you on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. For more than 50 years, Circle K has been one of North America's most popular and successful operators of convenience stores. Today, there are more than 3,300 Circle K stores across the U.S. and 35 here locally. Your neighborhood Circle K features an award-winning brand of premium Circle K coffee and Polar Pops. Circle K, fast, friendly service.
This is Matt Andrews, voice of the Louisville Bats, and you're listening to Spalding University Golden Eagles baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Golden Eagles baseball on BBSN. The excitement is here.
Welcome back, top of the 6th inning. It's going to be started off by Matty West, 2, 3, and 4. Matt West, Derek Furch, Drew Beckman. So was this a single here? Matt got a single here in
Yes.
this. Okay, so Matt West 2 for 2 with 2 singles, got as far as second base, but then in the first inning, Derek Furch hit that laser to the second baseman. It was and Matt was doubled off. Matt West, according to the stats, it says he was on a 10-game hitting streak, so I guess this sends him to 11. You know, I guess when you make a call out to the people watching the game to send you something, if we're streaming and we're not
Don't
streaming,
give nothing back.
yeah, chances
not
are
gonna hear it.
something's wrong.
Right.
Yeah. All right, well, live and learn. Top of the 6th inning, this is Matt West. That pitch is outside.
Yeah, the only way
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Get a hold of us is by texting us.
Yeah. Oh, and Matt gets drilled. Jensen tries to come inside, maybe just a little bit too much.
Yeah, I did. Leanne Greenwell texted me twice.
Okay. We'll text her back and find out if we're up and running. We should be all right. Well, it looks like that is the second hit batsman that Jansen has allowed. Pushed into center field. Center fielder goes back several strides. Runner tags at first but stays. Furch flies out. Matt West stays put at first. And there's a 1 out and a man on first for the designated hitter, Drew Beckman. Drew Beckman, freshman from Louisville DeSales High School. Drew batting .354, 0 for 2 today, a fly out and a line out.
Yeah, he had a screamer right at the second baseman.
And that first offering off the plate, ball 1. 6th inning action is brought to us by Labor Works. That pitch in there low, also 2-0. LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. Ball 3. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds. You can call them at 636-3444. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries. And that pitch right down Main Street, 3-1.
Was the issue the bus internet, Tim? Or?
No, the issue was right here.
Oh.
That is what was going on. Here's the 3-1 from Jansen. Ball 4. Runners on first and second, 1 down. This will bring up Ryan Mosby. And Mose could make things a little more interesting here with 1 swing of the bat.
Right fielder, Ryan Mosby.
So a hit by pitch and a walk Jansen has allowed here in the 6th inning. Runners on first and second. This is Ryan Mosby. Just nips the outside corner, strike 1. All right, Jansen looks in. He comes set. Checks the runner at second. Once, twice. Here's the offering. Right at the knees. Strike 2. Ryan Mosby's a big fella. Mosby 6'5", 185 from St. Xavier High School, Louisville St. Xavier. A business major at Spalding. And leading the team in batting average, .407. Here's the pitch. Goes out of the zone. And that's going to be a strikeout of Ryan Mosby. And that looks like, is that it? Is that Jansen's first strikeout? It sure looks like it. 2 down now in the top of the 6th, and that's going to bring up catcher J.R. Belt. J.R. 0 for 2, a fly out and a pop out. Flew out to center field, popped out to the second baseman. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ground ball, foul down the third base line. Probably have about a 30-minute break between games, and then we'll have the second game today, a 9-inning affair. Tomorrow, haven't even checked the start time tomorrow. Greg, do you know right off the top of your head what time the start is tomorrow?
I don't. There's a shot.
All right, there's a shot between first and second, rounding third. The runner's coming home. It's cut, and it's going to be an RBI single by J.R. Belt, plating Matt West, who went second to home on that ball, pushed right out of the grasp of the second baseman between first and second. Beckman's going to end up at third, so there are runners at the corners with 1 down. And that's going to bring up Corey Vire.
Looks like we're going to have a mound visit, brother.
All right. Now, right here, Greg, what is this that Corey did in the 4th inning?
Would I put a fielder's choice?
It looks like, is that a fielder's choice?
I'm trying to remember. I was writing, talking.
Okay. Well, he made the 3rd out, so we're going to say it's a fly out. Could he have popped out to the 3rd baseman? This is great broadcasting right here, folks. Well, anyway.
I think now that it was a popped-up bunt is what I think
okay.
it was.
Oh, that's what it is. I think, yeah, okay. That's what we're going to say it was. Corey is 0 for 2 with a ground out and an out of some other way that we're really not 100% sure of, but it's been kind of a strange game so far. 8-2, 6th inning. Inning started out with Matty West getting plunked, and then Furch flew out to center field. Drew Beckman got walked. Ryan Mosby struck out. J.R. Belt with an RBI single, plating Matt West. Score now 8-2. And this is 3rd baseman Corey Vire, sophomore transfer, batting .370. Swings right through that pitch. Jansen took a little something off of that, and Corey was way ahead. Here's the
no.
It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Count of 1-1. Runners on the corners. Jansen comes set, shakes the runner at first. Here's the offering, right back up the middle. Second baseman stops it, bobbles it, gathers, steps on the bag for the force. Putout's going to go 4 unassisted for the 3rd out. Half inning totals. There was 1 run off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After 5.5 complete innings of play, the score is the Gorloks 8 and the Golden Eagles 2. This is Spalding University Golden Eagles baseball on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
Circle K is known around the world for offering busy consumers a wide variety of quality products and services in a fast, friendly, and clean environment. For more than 50 years, Circle K has been one of North America's most popular and successful operators of convenience stores. Today, there are more than 3,300 Circle K stores across the U.S. and 35 here locally. Your neighborhood Circle K features an award-winning brand of premium Circle K coffee and Polar Pops. Circle K, fast, friendly service. The largest physicians practice in Louisville, the University of Louisville Physicians announces the opening of new U of L Physicians geriatric practice, devoted entirely to the special needs of people 65 and over. A comprehensive approach to geriatrics that integrates caring for the medical, social, and mental health of older adults. It's the kind of care you'll find nowhere else in Kentuckiana. Located at the corner of Chestnut and Preston, offering convenient drop-off and wheelchair transports. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 852-7449 or visit uoflphysicians.com.
Golden Eagles baseball.
Bottom half of the 6th inning and the top of the Gorloks order. This is Corey Lasky. Oliga starts him off with a high fastball, ball 1. Lasky 1 for 2. Singleton scored, grounded out, was hit by a pitch, also scored. Been on the base twice, scored twice. Got a piece of it right into JR's mitt. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, a line drive past the diving Furch. It's in the left center field gap. He's going to get 2. Good effort by Furch. Just could not, just didn't have enough arm there to bring the ball in, Greg.
If he'd had an outfielder's glove, he'd have caught it.
A leadoff double for Lasky. This is the 3rd baseman, Ryan Hall. Hall is 1 for 3. Singled in the 1st inning, reached on a fielding error in the 3rd and the 4th. Before the game started, Golden Eagles with 56 errors on the season. fielding at a 943 clip. Capable of better, that's for sure. But as I was talking to Matt, and he said he's played on some curious infields this year. So sometimes it's not always your fault. This is Ryan Hall, third baseman. A leadoff double by Lasky. He's at second. Ollie comes set. Checks him. Here's the delivery. Big breaking pitch way inside. Count is now 2-1.
That timing out.
No, that doesn't stop it.
Okay, I just wondered. Okay.
Yeah, we're still good.
Just curious.
I gotcha. Oligus stares in for the sign. Here's the
nice
pitch.
Spot.
Throws down by JR. It scoots away. Lasky's going to try to move up to third and does. JR bounces the throw. Going to be an error on JR. The runner's going to move up to third. So now there's a man on third and nobody out. A 3-1 count to Hall.
No outs.
Nice pitch. Fastball. A little bit below the belt. Huge hack by Hall. Misses it. Count now full. Here's the payoff pitch. Nice pitch. Ollie elevated it, went out off the plate. Ryan goes fishing and comes up empty for the first out. That's Olligus's fourth strikeout since coming into the game. The fifth of the day. Pushed into center field. Woodruff did not get a good break on it, and it's going to drop and play to run. He must be something with the lights or something, Greg, because he really wasn't charging hard on it. It looked like he thought that it was going to have a little more carry to it.
Netting's kind of in the way there, and I can't see who that is warming up in the bullpen.
But nonetheless, it's an RBI single for Staup, and that's going to bring up the number 4 hole hitter, designated hitter, Joe Winkle. Joe with a sac fly, singled and scored, and has been walked.
Can you see that, Tim?
What's that?
Warming up there.
No, but let me watch him take a couple throws, and I might know who it is.
Looks like a blondie, but I couldn't catch his number.
I don't know, Greg. I can't
Okay.
tell.
All right.
Right on the edge of the plate, no balls and 1 strike to Winkle. You can't see his number with the binoculars?
No.
The netting is.
The netting's right.
All right, Winkle back in. Couple practice swings. Here comes Ollie's delivery. Fouled away. Ollie gets ahead. No balls, 2 strikes.
.26 maybe.
All right.
Nope.
26, that's A.J. Rogers.
Okay, there you go.
All right. A.J. Rogers from Louisville J-Town High School, undecided in his studies at Spalding. Counts 1-2 to Winkle. Ollie on in relief of starting pitcher Javier Guerra.
Ooh.
And Ollie comes inside to back him off the plate. Count now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if he'll try that sharp late breaking hook, that he got Hall on. You know, Greg, sometimes the word's right in there, but you just can't. You just can't get it to come out. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Here's the pitch.
Good pitch. Wow.
Little bit low. Had a couple strange plays here today. That one at first base on the foul ball that definitely was not foul, and then the runner scoring from third when the ball was there a day and a half ahead. Oh, well. Runner goes. Here's the pitch. That's a high chopper to West. It's going to be trouble, but he handles it nicely. The runner does advance to second. Stolen base for Staup.
Nothing you can really do on that play is just set your feet and be ready to throw as soon as you catch the ball.
Matt and Derek, they're a pretty good double play duo. They both get rid of the ball in a hurry. Winchell goes down 4-3. That's out number 2, and it's going to bring up the first baseman, Brett Buchanan. And I need to look at something here real quick if I can find my paper. Brett Buchanan is a senior. I didn't know if he was a transfer from St. Joe's too, because there was a Buchanan at St. Joe's when Brandon was there that transferred. I didn't know if it may have been a twofer deal with Jansen, but evidently it's not. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is the number 5 hitter, first baseman Brett Buchanan. Had a 2 RBI home run, 2 out home run too. That hurt. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck out in the first inning. Grounded out in the third inning, and then a 2-run bomb in the fourth. 2 down. Oligus looks in for the sign. Here's the 1-2. In the air. Could be trouble. Mosby's drifting over. Plenty of room. Goes back a couple steps. That's the 3rd out. One run, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 man left on base. After 6 complete innings of play, it's Webster University 9 and Spalding University 2. We'll be right back for the 7th inning. This is Tim and Greg on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.
The LaborWorks customer list includes some of the biggest names in the business, from small and mid-sized businesses to Fortune 500 companies. LaborWorks can provide you with the labor you need. Although they specialize in industrial temporary labor, they service a broad spectrum of industries. In Louisville at 3206 Preston Highway, next to the fairgrounds, call 502-636-3444 or online at www.laborworksusa.com. LaborWorks, quality industrial temporaries.
Folks in Kentucky sure get worked up about their sports. But if there's one thing a whole lot of Kentuckians don't sweat, it's insurance. That's because so many Kentuckians get their insurance from Kentucky Farm Bureau. There's a Farm Bureau agent in every county who can take care of all your insurance needs in a way you'd expect from someone who lives where you live. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Golden Eagles baseball on BBSN. The excitement is here.
All right, Golden Eagles need to get to work here. It's White, Woodruff, and Whitlock.
3 dubs.
The killer W's. White, Woodruff, and Whitlock. Jansen starts him out with a first pitch strike. That pitch off the plate, count now even. I'm going to recap the scoring for you. The Gorloks got on the board first in the bottom of the first. The Golden Eagles came back and plated 1 in the top of the third, and then in the bottom of that inning, Webster came back and plated 3 more. That pitch also off the plate. Webster tacked on 4 more in the fourth. Spalding got their second run in the 6th, and then in the bottom of the 6th inning, Webster tacked on 1 more run. That's your score, 9-2. Javier Guerrera started off the game for the Golden Eagles, went 3 innings, and turned it over to Kyle Oligus. 3 balls and 1 strike. Comes inside. Count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Wow. I thought there for a moment he was going to ring him up.
Yep.
All right, a leadoff walk to Sam White. Sam does have a good eye at the plate.
Yeah, when you said Salent was leading us in walks, I kind of thought maybe it could be just as well Sam White leading us in walks.
And that first pitch to Woodruff is a strike. I gave the leaders earlier on the day for the Golden Eagles, but there's a really good possibility that no one heard it. So I'm going to relay that again. Ground ball to the shortstop, has it, flips to second for one, over to first. Not in time. Woody hits White into a fielder's choice. Have you been getting bombarded by ants?
A few.
Yeah.
I've been killing them, though.
So Sam White's out 6-4. And to the top of the order we go, and Kyle Whitlock. Whitlock 0 for 2 with a couple ground outs and a hit by pitch in the third inning. Got as far as second, was left stranded. Sammy started out the top of the seventh with a walk. He was erased at second base on a fielder's choice off the bat of Jacob Woodruff. Woodruff is now at first, and this is Kyle Whitlock. Hall in at third, a few steps. Jansen is set. Checks Woodruff at first, comes home. And Whitlock goes down swinging. That's the second strikeout for Chris Jansen.
Now batting, second baseman Matt West.
Now standing in the box is Matt West. Matt, couple singles and a hit by pitch. That's a pretty deceptive move that he has when he comes home, Greg. Watch how he kind of pulls that leg up and holds it for just a second, and it kind of freezes the runner at first. Watch. First baseman way back, not even holding the runner on. I don't know if they're going to concede the base runner or what, but or if they're trying to bait him to come to first, one or the other. Ripped past the diving third baseman, Ryan Hall. Matt West stays hot.
Woody's on third.
And, Jacob Woodruff goes first to third. Runners on the corners now with two down, and Matt West is in fuego at the plate. 3 singles on the day, 3 for 3, started the game at 3:45.
He's El Diablo.
El Diablo. I thought that was the devil.
It's the hot sauce at Qdoba.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just throwing that in there.
All right. Well, hey, my Spanish is sketchy at best.
It's the new hot cheese at Qdoba, so I just,
All right, runners at the corners, 2 down. Don't talk over the play-by-play guy. Furch is standing in. 0 for the day. Pop out, line out, ground out. Has hit the ball hard. Has nothing to show for it. Standing at the plate with a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. Spalding 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. Hit in the air. Left center field gap.
Not getting it.
Not going to get it. It bounces off the wall. West is coming around. Furch is going to third, and he is going to be in third with a triple. RBI triple for Derek Furch. A little bit risky in this situation, but it paid off. Matt West touches home, and that's the 3rd Golden Eagle run. The 4th Golden Eagle run. I forgot Woody scored. So Woodruff and West in this 7th inning. Score is 9-4. And standing in's the designated hitter, Drew Beckman. I was watching Drew in BP. He was just murdering the ball. And takes that off-speed pitch inside at the knee, strike one. You were supposed to agree with me when I said that.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got outside stuff going on.
All right.
I'm trying to watch a ball game.
All right, count is now even, 1 ball and 1 strike to Drew Beckman. Designated hitter in this game, does play third some. Freshman from Louisville DeSales High School, one of 4 Colts, I believe, on this team. Hard hit ground ball. The third baseman dives for it. Shortstop has it. An RBI for Drew Beckman. And Beck continues to swing the bat pretty well.
Trying to climb back in this game.
Man on first, 2 down for right fielder Ryan Mosby. And I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. With 1 swing of the bat, Ryan can make things really interesting with that short porch there in right field.
Yeah, this kid.
Inside to Mosby. He takes it for a ball.
This kid had him pegged last time, though, Tim. Everything was away with movement, and Ryan was reaching out there. He needs to get up on the plate.
He is up on the plate. I mean, he is toes on the inside chalk of the box.
2-0.
And that pitch comes inside also. Mosby, sheet set in the preseason banquet. The oldest player on the team at 28. Did some research, found out that's not correct. Runner goes. Stolen base for Drew Beckman. He figured out Jansen's rhythm. He looked over once.
Yeah, I dubbed him a new name after the old school movie On the Way Up. We call him Blue now.
Okay. Oh, I was going to say, after some extensive research, I found out that that was not true, that Ryan Mosby is only 24.
Well, he's only 4 years off.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes coaches exaggerate about their players.
Looks like we might be having a pitching change here.
Could be. 2 down in the 7th inning. Ryan Mosby draws a walk. That's the 2nd walk given up by Jansen this inning, the 3rd walk on his day. Does it look like they're going to the pen, Greg?
Nope.
Nope. Chris reaches down for the rosin bag, drying his hand off a bit. Looks like he's going to try to stay in and finish this thing out for his club. J.R. Belt 1 for 3. Fly out to center field, a pop up to the second baseman.
Leanne said, yes, we're back up and running, and she said thanks.
All right. And an RBI single. And that pitch in low at the knees, strike 1. I'm sure the coach came out and said something really, really.
Yeah, historical.
Throw a strike. You're still up by 4. Poignant. That's the word. When you get over 50, I understand you've got 15 seconds to come up with the word you're looking for.
Okay.
And there's no way I was even past 8 on that. So
I thought maybe it was one of those wedding gift visits at the mound and stuff.
Way out of play. Thought it was what?
Like on that one audio clip, that movie clip we had where they go out to the mound and they're talking about wedding presents.
Candlesticks make a great present, yeah.
There's a hex on the...
Yeah, we need a live rooster to take the...
all that, yeah.
All right, here's the pitch. Right off the end of the bat. It's going to be a battle. JR's down, no balls and 2 strikes.
And he is a battler. Probably one of my favorite players on the
Runner
team.
goes at second.
Wow.
He had a tremendous jump. Drew has found something in Jansen's rhythm. Runners on first and third. No balls and 2 strikes to JR.
Oh, he was giving one look at the base and then coming home, Tim.
Yep.
There we go.
A hard hit ground ball to the third baseman. He's going to go to second. Whoa. And that's going to be the final out. That put out's going to go 5 4.
It's a ball game.
And our half-inning totals were 2 runs off of 3 hits, no errors, and we left 2 men on base. Final score of Game 1, it's the Gorloks 9 and the Golden Eagles 5. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for Game 2. My understanding is Ryan Mosby will be taking the ball for the Golden Eagles and be starting out Game 2 for the Spalding University Golden Eagles. Thanks for being with us. We're going to go off the air for a little bit. We'll be back in about 30 minutes or so. This is Tim Bryan and Greg Bryan on the B&B Sports Broadcasting Network.